End up with 4 elims. Only 2 players left alive. Brute Force looking to see if they can maybe maintain that first place after match number 2. And meanwhile, with this circle that we're going to be getting with, we end up in some Yasnaya fields. What do you think is going to go, Max?
It could. I mean, you know, when I see Yasnaya circles, I'm like instantly thinking horror.
Dude, yes.
Horror, like that's their drop location upgrade. They're not qualified in the fall season. They were there in spring. They would be in a real pain. This time around, they don't have to contest their hot drop on the city of Yasnaya Poliana. They don't have to share the loot. So Horror are going to be completely fine on this one. Though I'm looking at the Western Bridge on the minimap. Look at that. Inner Circle usually don't gatekeep versus APG. They're usually a very passive bridge team. Yeah. And it seems like here they're going to be moving Inner Circle. APG will be able to get himself a very easy rotation into the circle. Zakadzia, pre-pod, finds one out of nowhere.
Yeah, Skyforce. They're going to end up losing one of the players there. A team that I wanted to see in top 3. I think that would be a hell of a shocker, too, if that team doesn't end up being in top 3. Alcazia. I mean, they have pre-pod. They have a lot of experience here as well for this squad. They could end up surprising mini squads. And I mean, you said it earlier, too. We've had some CIS teams being a bit of a surprise. Let's answer some stuff from the chat.
Yeah.
What's going on with APG? Nothing. They just got eliminated very early on in Rondo. They ended up with 0 points. And Rondo is a match, especially the first match ever. You don't want to get eliminated that early on. If not, it will look like this in the leaderboard. You'll end up looking like you're having just an awful day. Don't worry though, it's just a second match.
Yeah. What happened to APG? Rondo happened to APG. That's all you have to say.
Rondo hot drop.
I actually have a question for chat here. I'm quite curious to see the audience reaction to this. For those who watched spring and now are watching also the full season, do you guys think, like me, because this is what I believe, the lobby is a lot closer in terms of skill level? I feel like there's a lot of teams contending for the top as compared to spring. APG were flexing, Horror were flexing, Inner Circle were flexing back then as 4 thrives. I feel like now it's a lot more uncertain as to who's going to be in the top 3. Of course, we have our predictions still with some of those big teams, but it's a lot closer, chat. So what do you guys think? Yes, no? What are we thinking? Maybe? Not sure? I don't know what your take on that would be, Seven, but that's my genuine opinion that it is super close currently in this region.
No, I fully agree. I fully agree with you. In this region and other regions as well. I mean, look what happened yesterday in PMSL Americas. It wasn't Brazil winning anymore. It was actually a North American team, which is awesome.
Crazy. Last time it was Knights, no? Like years ago.
Long time ago, dude.
2021.
And instead, I don't even, to be completely honest with you, it's been so long that I don't even remember who was the last team that actually ended up winning Americas or like PMSL Americas from North America. Oh, there you go, Falak. Gonna finish off GOAT. Killer John's gonna be on the horizon though. Naki, don't get surprised. Cannot afford to lose any players at this stage.
Yeah, you got a free compound northwest of you. Just play there. You know, you don't have to go for these weird splits near shelter. It's a bit risky. You never know what's in shelter itself. So it seemed like people are mostly saying yes, super close this time around. I agree, yes. Hard to pick nowadays. I agree. So it seems like chat is on a similar kind of wavelength that this region is definitely tougher, which is cool. Like CIS, after seeing what happened to Team Spirit in Spring 7, that was tough to look at. But CIS now, they're bringing the heat. As Horror versus I8, ooh, don't go for that. Oh, they're going for it, it seems.
Oh, they're going for it. And it's going to be against ASIA too. ASIA already losing 2. At least getting 1 knock, 1 confirm as well. Horror looking to react to this. Meanwhile, Casanova trying to go on that angle. Just staying a little bit behind, but Sleepy getting some more knocks there. Okay, this is when you might want to disengage that last player, Casanova. I think you kind of know that it might be a toss-up here. There's way too many players. Just wait long enough because he's not there within the compound, or Crypto could end up doing something crazy here. Yeah, he got caught. Oh, man.
I actually liked what Crypto was trying to do, playing on that wall, because Casanova could have an angle to actually help him stay alive for a little bit longer. Big headshot there from Sleepy. The long-range god here. Can he connect it one more time? Oh, not quite. Nice try, though. That was a really sick headshot. But there's no recall towers. No res. Sorry.
Oh. Casanova's taking shots too. He doesn't give a damn. Casanova, you're the last player, bro. Aw, and he's gone. No way, SIA. This is not what's supposed to happen.
fine. We still have 2 other Pakistani teams here, so okay, trust the process. We have Regicide, we have Inner Circle. Still a chance. APG taking a fight. Not the one being eliminated this game. Seems like Erangel, they're used to it. They know what to expect. And they're going to be taking a big fight for themselves on the eastern side of prison currently.
I have a question for you, since you were being able to watch the games a little bit closer too, even though it was 3 days.
Yes.
Do you see docking or not as much?
The docketing
not a thing anymore.
The docketing still happenings. Still happenings.
It is?
The docketing still happenings. Currently. No, it still goes down. And actually, he got a few of his teammates knocked because I think he was asking them to revive him, and he would get them in a really bad spot. And because they tried to force the dock res, they would lose an extra teammate for no reason. Whereas, going back to your point earlier, sometimes it's fine to just sacrifice a player. Especially if it's an IGL. Yeah. Just like, they can steal IGL from the grave. It's okay.
I still stick to this opinion. I think you really cost them PMWC.
Sometimes
when he just ended up getting knocked over and over again. No, it was just one match. It's one match that I have in mind in Erangel. He just kept being in a bad position, put his team in a bad position too, going into the last 2 matches.
It's true.
But it's such a great freaking player too, Max. I think that's what like pisses me off in a way. The Doc is so good, maybe the best player in my eyes right now for PUBG Mobile. But just decision making here and there, and with what you're saying too in regards to just making his teammates come and pick him up, revive him if he's too far away, just puts the whole team in a bad situation.
Isn't it crazy that the best IGL the best fragger is an IGL? It's just such a wild thing to think about. Like years ago, that was the case too. You had players like Solkay, if you guys remember. There was like during a PMGC League stage, Season 0, he was an MVP contender and still being an IGL, because back then you didn't need to have 4 fraggers. But now, even in IGL, it needs to be a fragger. And it's quite common to have IGLs just be up there, but he is clearly like above 99% of these competitive lobbies, and it's just wild. He's just so consistent globally when he makes it.
That's the meta, though. Everybody has to be a fragger now.
Yeah.
We went from just the one team having 1 main fragger to then 2 main fraggers to then you needed to have 3 players, and now everybody feels like you need to be able to get eliminations. And I think that's why we're kind of so high up on Inner Circle, at least from my perspective, because that team, I mean, we've been able to see teams, we've been able to see matches from Inner Circle where everybody's able to pop off. Naki putting up great performances, even during group stages too. P24, IQ, Falak, I mean, we don't even have to say his name. It's already expected.
I'm actually asking a question. I'm asking if we're going to have Mortar in esports. I was curious. I'm very excited to see. Are we going to have Mortar in esports? Maybe. It would be fun to see.
Oh,
maybe.
Very fun.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Mortar. I think the aim feature is a little bit too broken. You give that to like Falak, to Doc, to Sook. I'm thinking in particular, man, they're just gonna squad wipe with it. If I can squad wipe with a Mortar, they definitely can do it too. I'm gonna show the map feed real quick so we can have an idea. While not much is happening here towards Mansion area. This is down to Circle, like, realistically. If you get the Circle. If it goes to Heaven, which is where Dagestan are playing, they have a great opportunity to make top 5 minimum on this one. It's still in Circle. You only have Heaven. The ridge is up north of Mansion, and Mansion itself, and a few southern compounds. So all those southern teams there, Inner Circle, APG, Al-Qadsiya, they need to just full send it 7, and they're going to have to breach. We're going to lose a lot of teams on this rotation.
A lot of teams. I mean, now I see they've been going behind this whole match. Like, they've been taking a long time to just get within the circle, and now it kind of doesn't end up going their way. I was looking though towards the north, Max, because Hora, they do have their full squad. They do have some openings here and there, and if they decide to be aggressive, they could end up